Welcome to another episode of MSSC Tech Shorts. In today's tutorial, we'll guide you through the process of inserting a POD, print on demand, field with user-defined data into a template on a SmartJet Duo controller. To get started, open the designer on your SmartJet Duo controller. Once you are in the designer, please click the pencil and ruler icon to open the Objects menu. Here we will add the POD field to the layout by clicking the POD icon. After selecting the POD icon, place it into the template by clicking anywhere inside the layout. Once the POD object is placed, the software will reveal the settings menu for POD objects. In this example, we'll print variable lot numbers by combining them with static text. With text highlighted, add it to the POD field by clicking the right-pointing arrow. In order for the static text to appear before our variable data, we will need to move the text above the variable data by highlighting the text and moving it with the up arrow. To edit the text field, click here. For our text field, we want the word lot and the number symbol to be printed before the actual variable number. In order to make sure there is a separation between the text and the POD variable data, we will add a space on the end of our text. Click the check mark to accept and proceed. Now hit OK to populate these items into the layout. Once you are happy with the position of the POD field, click the Home button, which allows you to save your template before returning to the main screen. Proceed through the Save and Titling screens by clicking and entering your desired template name. Now that the desired template name appears in the Save list, you are ready to proceed. Use the Close button to move to the next step. From the home screen, we will check the settings to ensure the POD field accepts our user-generated data. In the Settings menu, select the POD icon. These are our POD settings for our example. Please pause and take note. These are our advanced settings. Pause for review. Moving on to our system settings. Please pause for review. Back on the home screen, POD Input tab. The POD Input tab is located next to the Quick Settings tab at the lower left side of the home screen. When the POD Input tab is selected, it will show the text we associated with the POD field we created earlier in this tutorial. After selecting the POD tab and clicking the POD Input field, the pop-up keyboard will allow you to enter the data you would like to have printed. Use the check mark to accept your entry. Start the printing with this button, followed by the Send button when the controller is waiting on the data. After the first print, the layout will update and show the data that was entered. When you want to enter new data, click here. Enter the new data, then accept the update with the check mark. Send the data and run another print, and you will see the new data populate your POD data field. One last example of clicking on the POD data field to change the information while remaining in print mode. Remember to send the data and create a print to see the POD field populate with the new data. That's it. Now you know how to place a POD field with user-entered variable data. Happy printing! From MSSC.